I'm Sandra and I'm recording this video for my clinical practice practicum, December 3rd, 2015. I'm going to reflect on some real and some imagined work and how my self-awareness has and does assist me in the work. I'm still early on in my internship at Hospice by the Bay and have only spoken to potential clients on the phone doing intake and bereavement calls. And even this level of contact can cause me to feel nervous, which in turn can cause my attention to wander. I have slight ADD, and I sometimes worry that in a clinical situation, this will cause me to be distracted for even just a moment, and I'll lose valuable content and feel awkward having to ask the client to repeat themselves. I sometimes imagine that my momentary attention deficit will cause the client to think I'm not interested in them and that I'm thinking about something else. Given that these scenarios are still only in my fantasies, I have the luxury of coming up with potential preemptive scenarios and solutions. I certainly will be creating a field of awareness with my clients, taking a moment to ground as the sessions begin. I've also found that being aware of my breathing helps me to stay in the moment. I have a large capacity to bond with people, and I know that establishing a trusting relationship up front will assist me and the client to stay focused on what's important and will allow my clients continued trust if I drift off course for a moment. Through the assignments I have completed for this practicum, I've realized a deeper self-awareness that allows me to touch in with myself and access my inner strengths that come from knowing that I am truly doing the work of my heart. And I'm doing it with my best skills and knowledge, and that I sincerely care for the well-being of my clients. I imagine, too, that there'll be times when the client's grief will be a trigger for some of my own unexpressed heartache, and I will have to make a conscious effort to feel my client's pain with compassion and empathy, meeting them in the place of sorrow instead of trying to hide my own. I imagine that this will be difficult to do, especially in a situation where a parent has lost a child. And I will need to be aware of my own body and presence for them in the room, remembering that I am their one support in that moment. I know that these clients want both to honor their deceased's memories while freeing themselves of the pain of their loss, and that sometimes not feeling the pain may provoke guilt that they are letting the memory of their loved one slip away. This will be a fine line to walk as I work with them with CBT to help them to free themselves and to move on. The concept of thinking on my feet will come into play, and I know that I only have to remember one thing, and that is to come back to myself at any given moment. Discovering a new facet of self-awareness has shown me that I have deep reservoirs of strength that I can draw upon when I become present with myself and tap into my inner being. Thank you.